but I'll come on back, 'cause I know that though you meant to let me go, I could always be your...
I'm Olivia from KidsAndBands.com, and I'm here with Barenaked Ladies. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Jim. I'm the bass player of Barenaked Ladies.
And I'm Kevin, play piano and guitar.
How would you describe yourself at the age of 12?
Go ahead.
What was the question?
How would you describe yourself at the age of 12?
Well, at the age of 12, I know I was, really getting into music and trying to learn piano and guitar. And we did a children's record called Snack Time. I don't know if you've heard it. You might like it. But that sort of captures how I felt as a child. Like some of those song ideas, like Vegetable Town, where there's a whole town made out of vegetables. Or Here Come the Geese, where the city's invaded by millions of geese. Those were all kinds of ideas that I was thinking about when I was a kid.
For me, I was running a lot. I was a long distance runner, and I was running all the time, and it was great because I really felt special because I was doing really well. I was like top 10 in races and stuff, but also it was tough because I started believing or being attached to the fact that I always had to do well. So it was really difficult, and so when I didn't do so well in a race, I was really hard on myself, and so I remember when I was 12 that was on my mind. But I still run to this day. So.
Who was your favorite teacher when you were in school?
That's a little personal, Olivia. Come on.
Favorite teacher when I was in school? I would have to say my music teacher. All of them. Miss Fraser was someone who believed in me and sort of introduced me to all kinds of music. And I had Mr. Husband was a guy who he gave my I was in the string group I was playing bass even then when I was in grade 7, and he said, here's this Bach piece called the Brandenburg Concerto in G, and we played it, and I just couldn't believe how amazing the sound was coming from our instruments, and it was just me and my friends. So I would have to say my music teachers. Yeah.
I had a teacher named Mr. Oleskovich, and he did this exercise with us where we had to partner up and you had to lead your partner blindfolded through the city for an hour. And your assignment was just to listen to the city and picture it as music, every sound you heard. And then the second part of the assignment was to take your experience and try to write, a piece on the piano. And that really was an eye-opener for me, to hear everything as music, whether it was car horns or birds, trains, people's voices. I'll never forget that.
What grade was that?
That would have been grade 7.
Wow, cool.
When you hear your own song on the radio, do you sing along?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I when I hear our songs, I might sing not what I probably sing when I play with the band. I might sing another harmony part or a harmony part that doesn't exist, just to make it interesting.
I was at the dentist the other day getting a filling, and our song "If I Had $1 Million" came on the radio while they were drilling my teeth, and it actually wasn't a pleasant coincidence.
You start singing along. Shut up!
It wasn't good.
Have you ever asked anybody for an autograph, and who'd you ask?
I asked a high jumper named Debbie Brill in 1979. She was a Canadian high jumper that was just doing well, and she went to the Olympics, and I thought she was awesome. And I remember standing in this huge crowd of people at the track and field meet, and eventually I got it. And I remember when I got it from her, she was in the middle of figuring out dinner plans with her friends. And I was like, is that what it's like? Like, do they eat with friends? Like this, it's amazing. But it's kind of similar to us in a way. from being on the other direction.
Yeah, people often come up and say, "Sorry to disturb your dinner. I don't want to be that person, but
Yeah.
can I have your autograph?"
Yeah.
I remember I used to take guitar lessons when I was in high school at the music shop too, up near Lawrence and Young. And
Dick Schneider? Dean?
no, that was
Oh,
a different place. The music shop too was like one of the Acapinti brothers
Oh.
worked there. But anyways, I went in and there at the counter was Eddie Van Halen, you know, one of the best guitarists ever. And there he is standing there, and I asked for his autograph. I wasn't a huge fan, but there he was, and so he wrote, and I still have it, he wrote, "Kevin, get crazy, Eddie Van Halen."
Awesome.
So yeah, I'm pretty crazy about now.
What was your favorite movie as a kid?
I loved Willy Wonka and the, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I always loved that movie, the Oompa Loompas, and the whole room that was all made of candy, the Chocolate River, and that movie just knocked me out.
I liked Escape from Witch Mountain.
With what's her name? Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster. Yeah, it was. I don't know why. Of course, Star Wars was pretty amazing. Seeing that come out for the first time, I couldn't wait till the next one, till The Empire Strikes Back came back.
What's your favorite movie?
I like The Avengers.
Oh yeah,
Oh, cool.
that's a good one.
Should show that to
They're
my-
making a new one now, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Who's your favorite Avenger?
I can't decide. I like them all. And finally, can you name all the Spice Girls?
The Spice Girls. There's Thor, Iron Man,
Yeah, Wolverine.
the Hulk. No, that's the X-Men. No, that's the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah. All right,
there's
cool. Sporty Spice.
Sporty, Posh, Baby, Ginger.
Crazy Spice or something?
No.
What's the other one called?
Old Spice. No, that's a deodorant.
That's the deodorant my dad used to use.
Okay, who do we have?
Well, it's Posh, Baby, Sporty,
Ginger. We're missing Scary Spice.
Yes.
Yes.
Scary, right, Scary.
Do you like the Spice Girls?
Not really.
Why did you ask us that?
Our first band we interviewed, we asked them a question, because we were going to a music festival they were playing at, and we asked them, what bands aren't playing there that you wish were, and they said the Spice Girls.
Okay.
So our
Who is
dad-
that? Who is that?
Alberta Cross.
Oh, funny.
So our dad dared us to ask those, and then we just asked them every
It's a
time.
tradition.
Nice. Cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Nice question.
Let me be your boomerang. I would like to be your boomerang.